Hello guys, and welcome back to another edition of Just Use the Amp. This time it's the blues edition, so let's check out what tones we can get. So every knob it's pretty much at noon, as you guys can see. I cannot feel my own face, but that's okay. And it's at 0.5 watts. This is the Katana MK1, and the master volume is pretty low, as you guys can see in the video. And this is the 100 watt version, but whatever I do here applies to the 50 watt version as well. So let's check out. Okay, on a side note, I'm also using this Ibanez JS140, the Ibanez Juca Nery and I'm signature, the most affordable one. And I think it's a great guitar for this style because it has a single coil, sort of. It's a mini humbucker, but you can split it, and also you can split on the bridge, so you can come up with some cool tones. So right now we're on a clean channel. Let's check out our clean tone with the neck pickup. This is a clean channel, and one thing I like to do in a clean channel is to max out the gain, or even the volume. You can experiment and then control with the master. So what I'm going to do is max out the gain, because I want some sort of breakup, but I don't want to use necessarily a booster in front for now. Okay, the Katana is set up in a form that the DQs in Tone Studio are totally disengaged. So the amp is kind of, if it was new, okay, all the effects will work as a new amp out of the box, booster, delays, reverb, etc. So let's check out the tone right now. Probably it's louder. We already have some breakup here. And a lot of bass to it. It's kind of boomy around here. Sounds cool. So let's start dialing our EQ. This is a fairly hot pickup, okay? So if I split it, I get rid of that bass in, but I'm gonna put it as an humbucker and take the bass around here. Let's see how it sounds now. Already sounding great. Let's dial in some more EQ. I think it has too much mid, so I'm gonna take the mids a little bit and also increase the presence, or in the case of the Boss Katana MK1, 50 watt, increase the treble, which is, they're not the same thing, but if you don't have a presence knob, you have a walk around. You have in Tone Studio, of course. Full humbucker mode. Now with the coil split. Bridge with the coil splitted. Okay, forgive me my playing because I didn't warm up, so all the mistakes are natural. So what I'm going to do now is put the volume in max and reduce a little bit the master, because we'll crank the volume probably. Let's check out full neck humbucker. I will probably cut a little bit the high end because it's very ear piercing. Okay, so still on a clean channel, neck pickup. On the bridge, we don't have as much breakup as we did before, where the volume was backed out because the master is really low. Okay, now let's go into the next channel, because you can play blues with any channel on this amp. All right, everything back to where it was, sort of EQ. So let's start with the crunch channel right now and see how it sounds the way it is. A little bit of reverb. Okay, can increase the master a little bit. Okay, sounds great with the neck pickup. Let's split it. Also sounds good. I'll increase a little bit the bass here on this channel because it tends to go a little bit out. I'll decrease the mids and increase the treble, just like this. Full humbucker mode on the neck pickup. Get sort of Fender type sound. Split it. We're losing a lot of bass, so I'm going to increase the bass. Take a little bit out of treble, increase the presence and also the master. Also, a little bit of gain more. Full humbucker mode. Less treble for my taste, a little bit ear piercing, but depends on the guitar. A little bit on the master, less presence. Okay, like this. More bass, just a little bit more gain, a little more volume, and let's see how it sounds now. Got more of a fuller sound right now. Not so ear piercing, so. Quick coil. If you're using a strat kind of guitar, you'll probably want the gain up because you'll lose a lot of gain with the single coils. Too much bass right now. On the bridge. If it's full humbucker. Okay, so it's sounding good so far. And you can always, of course, use your volume pot on your guitar, you know. A little less. The noise suppressor, meaning in Tone Studio, noise gate, whatever you want to call it, it's called noise suppressor, is turned off. So there will be some hiss, but especially with single coil guitars. But with this guitar, I just turn down the volume. If it's maxed out, put it like this. You can always get a clean tone if it's in a single coil. Then for solos, okay, let's move on to another channel. This video will be longer than I expected because there are so many things you can do to this. And in this one I'm not gonna add any type of booster, because if we do that the video will take probably like 2 hours or something like that. Let's go to the lead channel, decrease the gain, and see how it sounds right now, the way it is, okay? On the neck pickup. Whoa! Too ear piercing. Let me put the treble right down there. Reduce the reverb because it's coming out a little bit muddy with more distortion on this channel. Also, I noticed that the bass is kind of odd, so I'm gonna, seems like it lost a little bit of bass. I'm also gonna increase the mids. I think this channel lacks a little bit in mids, okay? So sorry for the mistake, split call. You can use also the tone control on your guitar, right? To make things a little bit more subtle, because I'm going to put the gain at mid. And I want to use the volume on the guitar as well as the tone control, so I'm going to dial back a little bit, also the volume just a little bit, full neck humbucker. Increase a little bit the reverb. Okay, cool. Last tone. I'm gonna go for that so-called woman tone. Roll back totally the tone knob. It's kind of fun because if you increase the gain, that so-called woman tone, and decrease the treble even more, it's kind of cool sounding, and the tone is totally off, okay? Okay, now the gain is halfway up, so the volume control was really down, so now max out and also open up all the tone. You start entering in kind of Gary Moore territory, so I'm gonna decrease the mids, stay as it is, treble in the bass and see how it sounds on the neck pickup first. Or more of Joe Bonamassa thing. Not that I know how to play out Joe Bonamassa plays, but anyways, the tone. Sorry for the mistakes, and last but not least, let's put everything again. I'm sorry guys, this video should be a little bit longer. It's already 15 minutes, oh god. And no booster, no delays, no nothing, just basic knobs. But just to show you can get a great blues tone out of any channel. Now we're gonna have lots of gain, so I'm gonna turn down this. I'm gonna crank the volume on the brown channel. Neck pickup. Whoa! and also turned down the master, and I heard some noisy, very bad ear piercing highs. Don't be afraid to put the treble where it is, okay? Much better. The bass was gone. So we're supposedly on the channel with more gain, right? Don't be afraid of testing because it sounds good the way it is. Volume maxed out and the gain at 0, okay? On the neck pickup here. You sync brown channel, you sync lots of distortion, you sync metal, you sync, I don't know, but you can play blues. Seems like there's some fuzziness to the tone, it's really great. Kind of an old Marshall Plexi thing going on. I really love this tone. Split coil on the neck. Split coil on the bridge. Sounds really great here. You can increase a little bit the gain, like this or so, not too much, so have a subtle blues tone. Split coil. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, long one. This is called Just Use the Panel Blues edition. And although I'm using this guitar, more of a rock guitar, you can get pretty much any tone out of this guitar. That's why I decided to use the Ibanez JS 140. And there's a lot of things to talk around here, of course. There's boosters, there's delay, there's effects, fuzzes and stuff like that. But it is just use the panel, no booster, just a little bit of reverb, and messing with the knobs, we get great tones. The last tones that I've been playing with, like it is, or with the gain like this, they really sound like a Marshall tube amp. Well, all the amps sound like a tube amp, no excuses. Anyone that says otherwise, well, you know, not gonna say anything, but that's the way it is. So guys, enjoy the video and stay tuned for the next one. Cheers!